Hi guys, I'm Yeti from English is My Passion. Welcome back to my channel.
Stay up all night thinking it's twisted. My life.
But feeling demotivated is really common among language learners because we're always going through different things, different obstacles at different times. We occasionally lose our interest and enthusiasm to study, and there are several reasons for lack of motivation. The very first one is because you don't see any progress or any improvement instead of working hard. And number two is because of the people around you. Their negative comments and criticism literally bring you down. And number three is because of unhealthy comparison. And as an avid self-study learner, I've already experienced all of them and made it through. So in this video, I'll tell you how I stay motivated regardless of how life is treating me. So let's get started. You might have heard it several times from your teachers or YouTubers, but let me repeat it again. Be purposeful. So there are people like me who study English because they love the English language, and having passion and love for the language can stimulate them no matter what. But unfortunately, quite a few people have a passion for what they're learning, and some people learn a language because it is popular, or they want to brag about it, or their parents force them to study it, and they don't have a specific reason why they're doing that, and their goals are pretty vague. So take me as an example. I tried learning Japanese, I think 2 times in my life. The first time was when I was a sophomore. At that time, everybody around me, including my sister, was learning it, and I think most of my classmates were learning it as well. And then guess what? I decided to take a class and learn it because I just wanted to fit into the group. But anyway, in the beginning, it seemed to be cool because we tend to be motivated and excited about learning new things until it becomes difficult. And that's why a few weeks later I quit learning it because I found it too mind-numbing and challenging, and I didn't do any self-study either. And that's the way I squandered nearly $100 on my desire to fit into society. And a few months ago I tried learning Japanese for the second time, but this time I failed as well because of the same reason. I didn't have any purposes and love for it. Having no ambition or love for the language causes demotivation. So you should learn a language that you love, but it doesn't mean that you won't be able to acquire a language unless you adore it. Because people have different reasons for learning a language. Maybe they'd like to get promoted, they want to apply for a scholarship, they want to start a new business and connect with international clients, or English is a basic requirement to get employed and make a living. Whatever it is, make sure that it is clear and specific. And when you feel demotivated, when you get demotivated, you can look back on why you embarked upon it. And to some degree, it can encourage you to get back to your study. So you guys already know that I've learned English on my own, but it doesn't mean that I've done it alone. I usually create kind of an enjoyable, challenging, and occasionally competitive language learning environment. And I didn't stick with a particular one, but I used to have study partners from different countries who are at the same level of English language proficiency as me. I don't have a problem with studying English alone, but I'd like to be with people who are like-minded, who are trying to achieve their goals, who are purposeful and energetic. And with them, I feel more motivated and energetic as well because they can give me the vibes that I crave. We can discuss different topics, we can share new words that we've learned recently, play games, and engage in activities that we relish. So I intentionally put myself in these environments so that I can keep myself on track. So if you don't have a conversation partner or a study partner, you might get bored and the wheels are likely to come off sooner or later. So go search for a study buddy in my English is My Passion community on Facebook, and I'll put the link in the description. In terms of materials and resources, there are a lot of, too many free resources out there, and that's why people usually get stuck as they have no idea how to start their language learning journey. And since there are a lot of skills that they need to advance, they feel overwhelmed and demotivated even before they begin learning English, or even before they begin learning a new language. So let me be honest with you guys. Of course, there are tons of resources, but Not everything is made for you, and not everything is as good as they seem to be. And that's why you need to be specific and clear about your language goals. What are your language goals, and what kind of materials can help you accomplish them? When you can cherry pick the materials that are made for you or that can stimulate you, you'll be able to focus on your study and make the most out of them. And then you'll see that your English is improving little by little, and you'll attain the results that you want, and it'll help you stay motivated. So I really love it when I'm motivated, but I'm not obsessed with it, because the problem with motivation is that it is too short-lived. And I just don't want to waste my time watching motivational videos or listening to motivational speakers and looking for motivation over and over again. And that's why I trained myself to be more disciplined. Was it easy? Definitely not. But with self discipline, I don't need to look for motivation any longer. And I feel like I have something inside me. Like it's hard for me to put my finger on it, but certainly it is stronger and lasts longer than motivation. But anyway, I have something like inside me that can encourage me to study every day, to have consistency, and to work towards English fluency. After becoming a disciplined person, I'm able to follow a steady routine without fail, because self-discipline always gets me started even when I don't feel like studying or I don't have motivation. I'm turning 21 this year. Fortunately, in my early 20s, I had an epiphany that life is just too short and simple. I just don't want to make it complicated anymore. I don't want to force myself to stay motivated all the time. I no longer feel guilty when I'm not productive, when I don't get things done, or when I don't see any results clearly. And I'm totally cool with taking some time off from work or study, having useless hobbies, or lacking motivation, because I know what it is like to be a worrywart. I used to take everything too seriously until I got to the stage where I forgot to enjoy my journey. And as far as I'm concerned, learning English is a beautiful and fascinating journey, and it'll be so unfair of me if I don't let myself enjoy it. So, learning English, I might feel stuck, curious, overwhelmed, distracted, certain and uncertain, demotivated or motivated, etc. etc. So instead of taking everything seriously, I just remind myself that it is just temporary and I'll be able to figure it out sooner or later. So if you're too anxious about your English, let me reassure you that as long as you're putting in the time and effort, you'll be making progress and you'll be on the right track. So practice more, worry less, and take things a little less seriously. So I hope you guys noticed that in this video I try to speak English a little bit more slowly, because lately people have commented on my videos and advised me to speak English more slowly. But actually, the thing is that I speak fast, even in my native language, Burmese, but I'll be attempting to speak English more clearly and slowly in order that you guys can understand me without any subtitles. And I'm always thankful for your encouragement, love, and feedback. I can't deny that you guys are so powerful. I mean, powerful enough to keep me going. So, thank you so much for watching this video until the end, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and click on the notification click on the bell to get a notification whenever my channel is updated. Actually, I'm trying to wink and say goodbye, so let me give it a try. It's like, that's not bad, I think. So bye. Bye.